morning, everybody. It is September 11th, 2020. And we're going to get into this day in history, but I think everybody knows what this day in history is and what it means. Also, that it's National Patriots Day to recognize that. So I did use the hashtag never forget. Never forget your coffee. What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, uh, so today I'm going to work on a pretty neat creative canvas. Yes, I have a lot of whips, a lot. Pretty neat creative canvas that I started during the Diamond Painting Marathon. So I thought I'd work on it a little bit. They're rounds, and so far so good. A couple of surgeons. This has to do the references more with the COVID situation, with healthcare workers helping each other. But I thought on a day like today it would have meaning as well. This is a day where we need to, remember what happened, lift each other up, and that's what this canvas kind of symbolizes. So I'm going to turn the light pad on, pour some drills out, stop singing. What is that, singing, or is just talking in a weird voice? Yeah. Oh my God, I could not sleep last night. I finally sat there and I said, now what makes me really sleepy during the day? Because during the day, I could lay down in that bed and be asleep in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. At night, no. It's so weird. So I'm thinking, what makes me sleep so well during the day? And I thought, work. I get so tired. I'm doing this project that is absolutely mind numbing. So I got my computer out at 2 o'clock in the morning and I said, for 1 good hour, I'm going to work. And by 3 o'clock in the morning, I was tired and I went right to sleep. Isn't that strange, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yep. That's me. Oh, I forgot how nice these diamonds are. Pretty neat, creative. I'm going to have to look and see what they got on their website. They've got some nice packaging, as I recall. Um, wasn't impressed with the toolkit, but the packaging was good. So then at 7 o'clock this morning, of course, I'm wide awake. I don't even have an alarm. I'm just wide awake, 7 o'clock. Uh, that's me. And I have a text message from a friend. Call me. If you're up, call me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she's an hour behind me. What is going on? So she just wanted to talk, you know. She's going through some stuff and she wanted somebody to talk it out with. And um, my advice to her was go get some sleep. I think she had been up all night, and I said, go get some sleep, honey. And that's what friends are for, to tell other people, give them the advice that you should be taking. Get some sleep. Yep. So yeah, I talked to her for a little while, and then I said, I gotta go film the morning show. So, oh my God, I had my premiere last night. How exciting is this canvas? I'll put the card up here so you guys can watch. Oh, I can't wait to start. The collab with Jennifer Roberts, DP Addiction Adventures. It's going to be, it starts September 18th in her live. And then, so each week it'll be in our lives. Hers on Friday, mine on Sunday mornings. She goes live Friday nights at 8 Central, 9 Eastern, and then I go live at 11 Central, noon Eastern on Sunday morning. And it's going to be hashtag Adventurous Journey 2020. Put that across the screen too, because who can remember that? Yeah. But that canvas, oh, so pretty. Super, super pretty. And I was all set. I was going to go look up Tina Burney sparklers and see what, and see what I could get to go with the canvas. And I don't know, I got to doing something else and totally forgot. I forgot to shop. What? Yeah. How does that even happen? How do you forget to shop? It's been a while since I had money to shop with, and today's payday, so I gotta remember, pay your bills first, then shop. Um, this is, mid month when all those, the car payment, the car insurance, all that stuff. By the time I pay all that stuff, there's very little left. By the time I am done being an adult, yes, what is left? So I guess we should get into it. This is National Patriot Day. But you know what? Before we talk about National Patriot Day, let's talk about a little lighter thing because it's also National Make Your Bed Day. Something I did not do. Never do it. Never do it because Tootsie will lay in that bed all day if I let her. And she rearranges it. But apparently maybe that's my problem. I need to make my bed because studies have shown that people sleep better if you walk into your sanctuary, which your bedroom is supposed to be your sanctuary. Again, no microphone. Sorry, guys. Um, if you walk into your bedroom and it's clean and tidy and the bed is made, none of which my bedroom is. Nope, it is not. But they say you're less restless if you get into a bed that's made. Now, how much do I love to go to a hotel where the bed is made and there's lots of nice fluffy pillows that sink down when you lay on them and you need like three or four. But yeah. So I guess they have a point. Um, but anyway, yeah. And it is also National Patriot Day. So, National Patriot Day honors the day that 9/11 occurred. Um, it's a difficult thing to talk about because it happened to all of us. I remember where I was the day that it happened. I remember what day of the week. How many times can you say that you can remember an event and tell me what day of the week that event occurred on? It occurred on a Tuesday. I remember that. Um, and we're talking about the terrorist attack on our country, where four separate planes were hijacked, and three of which were flown into buildings. And the fourth one, the passengers caught on to what was going on and took the plane down themselves in the middle of a field so that it would not fly into a building. And they thought that the intended target for that plane could have been the White House or Camp David. No one will ever be sure, but those passengers, they were on their cell phones, so they knew that the other planes had flown into the tower. So they knew what the intention of these so-called pilots were, terrorists, and they intended to stop it, and they did. You know, heroes. But over 3,000 people, including firefighters, police, rescuers, died that day. And many more have suffered consequences long afterwards of what they went through on that day. I actually went into my garage and because I remembered I was in Las Vegas, but I actually saved this. USA Today, act of war, terrorist strike, death toll horrendous, carnage in New York, tears most of the day, Pentagon in flames. Yeah, this whole newspaper is all about what happened that day. Now I had a magazine. I can't find it, but I saved this. There must be a better way to store it, don't you think? Huh. I'm just trying to see. Wow. 2001. Yeah. So I was in Las Vegas at a nursing home. I was an attorney at the time and I was going to a nursing home seminar because I did nursing home litigation. I represented nursing homes that were being sued. So I went to this seminar, and probably just because it was in Vegas, and I love to go to Vegas. I actually, I had a friend in Vegas, and whenever I would go out to Vegas, he and I would visit. He was I'm sure there's an official name for them, but he was a dealer, a card dealer, What do they call them? I don't know. There's a name for it. Um, but I had met him several years back on a prior trip to Las Vegas. And we went out on a few dates, had a really good time. He showed me the town, took me to some fun places, out to dinner. We had a great time. So whenever I'd go back to Vegas, I'd look him up and we would go out. Anyway, so I was in Vegas. This was the last day of this seminar. So I had my alarm set for I think 7:30 so I could get up and get a shower and get down to the seminar. And I had this habit, and 7:30 Vegas time is 2 or 3 hours behind New York. So 7:30, 8:30. So it was already 9:30-ish. I want to see if I got that right. No, I must have been 7. Oh, I don't know what time I got up. Anyway, I woke up and things were already, I always put the Today Show on because I'm in a hotel and it's lonely, and back then it was Katie Couric and Matt Lauer, and I would put the Today Show on and, always see what's going on in the world. And I think at that point, one plane had gone into the World Trade Center, and that was at 8:46 a.m. Eastern time. And so they were just kind of getting wind of it and talking about it. And then I'm laying there in the bed thinking, is this a movie? Or, do I have the right channel on? Because at 9:03, another plane goes into the other tower. And I seriously, I thought I had the wrong channel. I'm like, no, this cannot be. So as I'm waking up a little bit more, I'm thinking, oh my God. And I'm just like, I don't even think I was thinking. I was just watching it, stunned. And in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, I got to get in the shower to get down to the seminar. But I was frozen in my bed. Like just watching all of this in total disbelief. And then at 9:37, the third plane crashes into the Pentagon. Now, I don't know that made the headline right away. But then I remember at 9:59 when that first tower collapsed, or it was actually the second tower, when the one the second plane went into that collapsed. Um, that I started crying. I, oh my God. And I was just sitting there crying, and I said, what is going on? So at that point, I said, I'm getting in the shower. So I get in the shower and I get dressed, and I go downstairs to this, what I'm thinking is this seminar that I'm attending, and it's complete chaos everywhere. People are on their phones. They're trying to get out of Vegas. They're asking other people for rides, and I'm there by myself. I flew there, and I'm supposed to fly home the next day, Wednesday, and people are just buzzing around, and as it turns out, they canceled the seminar for that day and told everybody just to make their way home. But I had no way to get home. I didn't know most of these people. I didn't know where they were from. There were a few Florida people there at the time I was living in Florida, but I don't know, we were all just paralyzed. I was on the phone calling relatives. Same thing everybody else was doing. Are you okay? Are you okay? And at one point they thought maybe Vegas might be a target. I don't remember, but they were like, just get out of the town. But everything went dark that day, for the rest of the week. And what that means in Vegas, when something goes dark, it means there's no shows, nothing is going on. Nothing. I would walk through, because I was stuck there the entire week. My flight home obviously was canceled. There were no flights. Once they resumed flights, I think I got home Sunday. And the hotel was very nice. They they slipped a piece of paper under the door and said, if you're here, we're gonna give you a really good rate. If you're stuck here. And my boss called and he's like, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We know you can't get home. And you think, oh, good, I'm stuck in Las Vegas. How cool is that? No, it wasn't cool. Nobody was gambling. Um, like you would walk through the casinos and the tables were empty. Like every now and then you'd see like maybe some Chinese or Japanese people, foreigners that were sitting there gambling, but because I don't think that what occurred had the same meaning to them, but like I would go down to the restaurant in the hotel to eat dinner because I wasn't, what else are you going to do? So, and while I was standing in line, like the person in front of me, they were stuck there. The people behind me were stuck there, and they're like, oh, let's eat together. So we would eat our meals together, and we made friends. And this guy that I was telling you about that I would hook up with every time I would go there, he actually came that day, that Tuesday, and spent the entire day with me. We just sat in my hotel room and watched TV. Both of us, stunned into silence. But he knew that, I shouldn't be alone, and he came and stayed with me. And we just watched the television. I think that's what everybody did that day. Um, yeah. So, I mean, how can you celebrate this day? Well, you can volunteer, help help an organization that has meaning to you. St. Jude has meaning to me. So whenever I have the opportunity, I try to help St. Jude. Um, I'm obviously not close enough to. Um, I was going to say, every year they do a race that Merce is involved in. There's plastic stuck to this canvas. That's so weird. Okay. Hmm. Okay. That was weird. Um, what was I saying? Every year they have like a race, and I think they're doing it virtually this year. But whenever I can, I donate to that cause. But you know, I think it's just a day to pause, reflect, about how our country changed back then. I mean, think about everything that changed. The screening, the TSA screening, which was a nightmare for the longest time. How we're all just hyper aware whenever we travel, how we're aware of people around us. Um, and that there are people in the world that really, really hate us. I think that shocked me the most. That there were these 19 people that hated us enough to kill themselves while killing all these other people. Like, oh, that's so crazy. Yeah, it was super crazy. So remember those who were killed in the attacks. I know some of you are from New York, and however you were involved that day, I'm really sorry. If you lost somebody, I'm very, very sorry. But it brought the nation together. If there are any memorial events or prayer vigils, maybe you could take part in something like that. Sometimes I'll just watch um, a show on TV. Sometimes I'll have like different, shows of remembrance where they'll talk, they'll call out all the people's names and there'll be moments of silence. But tough day in history, isn't it? Anyway, sorry for that Debbie Downer day, but it happened. It happened to all of us. No matter where you were, it was something that happened to this entire country. There wasn't anybody that I know that wasn't affected by what happened that day in some way, shape, or form. I walked around Las Vegas for an entire week, not knowing what to do with myself. Because, like I said, there was nothing going on. They have those gorgeous fountains in front of Bellagio, and they do the fountains, they have this synchronized fountain dance to music. Well, they did this memorial, I think that was on a Friday evening, where they synchronized the fountains to this beautiful remembrance song. And everybody gathered around the fountain, and it just, there was just tears all around. It was, stuff you never forget. And then there was one day, oh, I take medication, and I had taken just enough to get me through, my seminar. I don't bring a lot of medicine with me. I don't bring everything. I don't bring the whole bottle, all the bottles. So I was running out of medication. So I had to go stand in line at the pharmacy. And I'm telling you, it was like out the door around the corner line of people just waiting to get to the pharmacist. And they were so nice. They would call your pharmacy, they would find out what you needed, and they got it for you. But I mean, it took time. It took time. And then I remember I watched this horrible movie because there was nothing else to do. So I go to the movie theater, and it had Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston, and he was a rock star. I think that was the name of the movie, Rock Star. Um, yeah, it not a great movie, but I sat and watched that one day. And then there was another day where I went outside and I got on a bus and I just said, let me see where this bus is going because I didn't have nothing to do. So I get on this bus And so I asked the driver, I said, because I'm not particularly religious, I said, but, is there a church around here? And he said, yeah. So he dropped me off at this, I think it was a Catholic church. And they were starting a service. And I just felt like it was where I needed to be. It was a safe place where I could mourn. And I think everybody in there that day felt that same way. Um, yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience, one that I will never forget. So leave me a comment. Where were you that day? What do you remember most about it? Um, it's interesting because my grandchildren weren't even alive. They don't even know what they to them it's just like something in a history book, I guess. I don't know. Isn't it strange? So that single event, I think I'm done with this color, is, one that I'll never forget. So that took up the entire morning show, guys. Okay, so it is Friday. TGIF, payday, woohoo. Um, I gotta go grocery shopping. Oh, yeah, I paid for the dog food. That's on the way. I get the dog food from Chewy.com. This is not an advertisement for Chewy.com, but I just love it. They're a company based out of Florida, and they have super, super good customer service. They really do. All right, where's my other color? Do I want to start another color? I had another. Oh, here's another color here. Um, so I got to go grocery shopping. I have to go do door screening today for a couple of hours this afternoon. What else? So tonight, mystery diamond painting with Mickey Sunshine Creates at 6 o'clock Central. No, 7 o'clock Central. Oh my God! Last week I was an hour early. I sat, I sat there waiting, going, "Why is nobody here?" Because I was an hour early. 7 o'clock Central, 8 Eastern. Mickey Sunshine Creates. I'll be there because we're hosting this community event, mystery diamond painting event, and then right after that is uh, Diamond Art Addiction. No, DP Addiction Adventures. I get them mixed up because they both have the word addiction in it. So Jennifer Roberts, yeah, she'll be on after me and after Mickey and I, and she will have Brian on, and they will be also mystery diamond painting. This mystery stuff has been so much fun. Oh my gosh! I put the second list up, and if you haven't heard from your partner by the end of this week, please let me know. But I think people are super excited for the second one. I still don't know what mine is. Nope. So, and then after that is the After Hours Crafters Lounge with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. And then after that is the Crafter Party with Crashly. And she's spelling it CR capital AFTER. How clever. She's doing her, she's going to break out a new miniature dollhouse. I don't know what it's going to be. She did like a little um, cute little one, like a little house last time. So I don't know what she's doing this time. But, check out her crafting in the world of miniatures and glue. Lots of glue. But she's getting quite good at it. So, and the specific time I don't know because I don't know how long Mrs. Coffee goes. But, those are all options for your Friday night. Saturday night options are Mindy's Diamond Moment, Shine Like a Diamond, and Jeremy. Yay, we love Jeremy. Jeremy's so cool. So so cool. And I know that this is not a hunting weekend. I think next weekend will be hunting, but not this weekend. Um, then Sunday morning, I will be live at 11 Central, noon Eastern. Come join me. And Mickey Sunshine Creates will be there because we're going to continue to work on our mystery diamond painting. Hopefully, by then, I will know what it is because we need to start wrapping this up and getting it done. Um, yeah, I think by then, I'm thinking it's like a little alien. But it's super cute, super cute. I have to order Mickey's next painting for the second mystery collab. I've already got it picked out. I've already checked it to see if it's licensed artwork because I have really strongly encouraged people to make sure that they're checking the images that they buy to make sure that they're not stolen artwork. Because I can't put together a collage and show stolen artwork. And nobody can really show it. You know, you can do it and sit it in your house, but then the artist is not getting, monetized for that work that they've done. Hard work, too. I think I'm ready for the weekend. So, Sunday night, Crashly, Diamond Dave, you have a whole weekend of crafting ahead of you. I'm going to clean this craft room, find my Xyron sticker maker, do a kitting up video for you of the working into Halloween painting. That should be fun. Or maybe I'll just do it during my show next week. Okay, I'm done with that color. We're done. We're done. That's a wrap for the week, guys. I will see you tonight in Mickey Sunshine Creates Live, or maybe in another chat. If you see me, say hello. And today is, don't forget, National Day of Remembrance. Be kind to one another. Bye, everybody.